we'll cut into it while I'm switching games. But why don't we start getting into the into the actual game here? So how's it going, guys? Been about a week since I did my last stream. So last time we did a whole bunch of stuff. I believe it involved me helping out build the actual house for Greenhead over here, which turned out really well. Although he seems to be particularly not happy with the fact that we upgraded it. He's been like barricading the door to where nobody can actually get in. Like, okay, watch this. Like, look at that. He's like barricading himself in. He straight up is. It's actually kind of funny. He's becoming more and more of a hermit. Yeah. Also, another thing that's come along is the fact that we're not necessarily playing much of vanilla anymore. Yeah, we've got some relatively big trees now. Yeah, the Tree of Wisdom is making its comeback. Woo! Jeez, that thing's big. But yeah, a lot's gone down between last stream and this stream. A lot of things. A few more people managed to get on, and like they're all starting to make their homes and everything in the new town. In which that's all going on over here, and which is another big tree over here as well. I also built a giant forest over there. T-Man's been upgrading his house over here. Looks quite nice. Although the glass is kind of annoying. And well, I've been busy upgrading my home. Got the giant BBG signed for my YouTube channel. And then I've been upgrading the entrance an absolute ton. So now you're like walking down through this cave, what used to be a cave, and you like got this beautiful just like little entrance all the way up until you get here. All the way up. Just so you know, if I drop any frames, that's because, well, this whole thing's not actually treating me all that well. So yeah, I'm thinking this stream, since I've been pranking everybody a lot lately, off camera, I'm feeling like giving them a break and actually watching and actually upgrading my home a whole bunch. Which, speaking of which, I'm going to actually quickly handle something that I've been meaning to do for a while. That's replace all of that spot because it just this whole thing right here looks ugly. I've got like this super nice hallway you walk down, and then it goes immediately to this. So who knows? I'll come up with something of what we're gonna do in here. But otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of stick with the same pattern and cover this. I'm thinking eventually I might just switch out the ladder that leads down to my home with a spiral staircase or something like that. Who knows? There's a lot of things I could do. Right, the subscriber wall is mostly meant for my YouTube channel, and as the start off, I added the one random person on my actual Twitch stream who was commenting a lot. But I will look up near the end new version of the a new person from the actual subscriber wall to throw this new person to throw onto the subscriber wall. But this person's going to be a random person off my YouTube channel subscription list. Because I don't have a Team Notifier up, so I can't see anybody who subscribes or anything like that on Twitch. So I'm going to see what I can do. Otherwise, I need to find myself a wooden trap door. Bingo. Okay, head down into the depths that is my house. Also, speaking of which, there's been a lot of changes. So, this in here, actually, let's just like destroy a bunch of this stuff and then pick it up. And then immediately put it back into a chest because I forgot that I had a whole ton of stuff in it. Whoops. Whoopsies. Caused a mess. A lot of lapis, a lot of bone meal. Jeez, I've got this absolute mess in here now. But essentially, like in here, I'm no longer sleeping in here. If you'd like, yes, you'd be happy to know. I've actually moved my entire room down into my down into this area, and actually all the way up to the top of a spiral staircase, all the way at the top of this. Which is super long and takes a while. But yeah, boom. Always sleep at night. Great. Okay, so yeah, this really kind of the main updates that's happened. Otherwise, I have the big things I've been pranking everybody a lot lately, so there's going to be a lot of just working on stuff today. Who knows, creating maybe something super new. Oh, right, we could, there's also all the server plugins I've added. And apps, I've added an absolute ton that don't make it quite as vanilla as it used to be. We'll get into that. I'm thinking actually, one of the mods I installed was the Movecraft mod, which allows the building of giant battleships and such giant airships and such that allow you to blow up other stuff, like add turrets to it and everything. It's absolutely amazing. It's not like super smooth because it runs off just like commands and such, but it's actually a pretty amazing little mod. Otherwise, let's go all the way back on up here. And what else is there to be done today? So it's either we work on the house today, try and see what else we can do to this. We do yet another prank on someone, although it would have to be a T-Man again because he refuses to be cooperative. Not to mention the fact that I pranked him with cake, he immediately removed it, but he was relatively irritated with it, so I gotta come up with something that's particularly funny. I gotta come up with something that's a little more creative than what I normally do. You know, what we could do is flip Vita's house upside down. That'd actually be particularly funny. Although I don't know what I'll do about the bridge. Because it's too close to the wall for the bridge to be like that as well. I don't know. We'll come up with something. Oh, and also one last thing is my jungle over here. Now, I do tend to get a bit of lag when going into it, so... But I've actually got the beginnings of what's going to be just like a giant jungle village up in the trees. It's the beginning of one. Still haven't actually connected any to the actual platforms together, so... But I think we should start off by doing something with that Movecraft mod, because I actually just recently got it back installed again. It's awesome! So, what do you guys think I should do? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Should we prank someone, upgrade the house, or work with mods? Meanwhile, I'm gonna start just like flattening up this spot because I feel like it. Mods? That's actually probably a good idea. Okay, so, considering like the two major mods that are installed is the Giant Trees one and Movecraft. I've kind of had my fill of giant trees, if you probably can't already tell. So I'm thinking Movecraft is going to be like a big objective. So I'm going to flatten out this area, and why don't we build a ship on top of it? Let's not do a terribly big one. I can't quite remember exactly how to build these things, because it's been a while since I've actually built one. But I do know like some of the basics in order to actually build it. So let's flatten out an area so it's easier for me to build on top of. And I can't wait for 1.9, but I'm also kind of I kind of don't want 1.9 to come around. Because it means all these mods I've just installed are going to be completely just... I have to get rid of them all, that or not update the server. Either one. But, okay, so. I know in order for a ship, in order to be moved within this mod, I need wool. Really kind of any color of wool will do. But let's go for black as just kind of a base point. And let's say let's make something kind of useful. Don't think we need to focus on much on guns right now. Just don't think anybody's really gonna want to go up against me in combat anyways, considering I know the most about this stuff. Okay. So should it be like a fighter, or should it be a like a transport ship or something? I don't know. This is what I got you guys for. But I'm also gonna, just so you know, actually here's the big update. Forgot to mention this. I'm gonna start calling all the Minecraft stuff Lords of Ender, because I have like this very old video on my channel that was the Lords of Ender, and it's the old version of this server that eventually got canceled. And I kind of want to start up the whole name series again. And I feel like making this seem a little more making the actual stream seem a little more unique by calling it Lords of Ender would probably suit naming a little bit easier. Yuki. I cannot see squat. Boom. Still with the rain though. Oh, and tell me, hopefully eventually I'll be able to get it all set up. But would you like to see like, because this would go on the YouTube channel? Would you like to see like actual ship battles within the game? Would you like to see like these big ship battles or something like that? Probably be easier to make a decision once you actually see how these things work. But I'm hoping on eventually giving all the actual permissions to everybody on the server. Because that way it'll all work really well. Okay, so I think I want some black glass. Like I think like maybe like a stealth fighter or something like that. So like have like a black piece of glass. Hold on. I'm trying to see whether okay, so hopefully T-Man should be on later. He's saying his brother has access to the computer right now. Which kind of sucks for me, but okay. It also sucks for you guys because we're missing yet another person of the dream team. You know what? I have absolutely zero idea where I'm going with this ship, honestly. I think I'm just building for the heck of it. I've got zero ideas what I'm going to do with anything in this. That's gonna be like a relatively nice design, actually. Okay, hopefully, let's like pull that out a little bit and then like give a couple of those. Okay, so let's start putting in the engines. So, in order to make engines within this mod, you actually have to use redstone blocks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place like maybe like 3 along each side here, and then do that so I can actually get some more of that in there. And then let's go up in here and have like an entrance from the bottom. That way you can get in very easily. And then let's start filling this guy in. Actually, I've got an idea. Rather than having like a hole in the bottom, let's just have it in the back. Kinda like that. Somebody just walked into the garage. Now, is it now? Is it calling to you? Why is GTA 5 calling to you? I'm actually kind of curious now. Okay, time to add the actual where all the fuel goes, which incidentally is furnaces. Ah. Are you multitasking or something right now? Oh, jeez. Anyways, okay, so we've got the, base outside handled, although I'm going to increase that by 1. Why don't we start increasing either the armament or the I don't know. I don't know whether this counts as an airship or an air skiff. Okay, so let's go for a dispenser. I used to make some of the most powerful ships in this game, then I stopped because we lost the mod for a while. Yeah, I don't like to look at that. Nope. I'm thinking actually maybe 1 below. Boom. I think that would work. I don't know about that. Kind of looks a little bit ugly and stands out a bit. Yeah. For the first one on the server, it should do. Okay, so now time to add a lever in, that way all these can activate. Now let's start adding in the actual control. So I need a sign. And I'm kind of curious, either it's going to be an air skiff or it's going to be a okay, so it's either going to be an airship or an air skiff. So let's try an air skiff first. So an air skiff. Okay, so it's an airship. Too small. Okay. So it's too big to be an air skiff, but too small in order to be an airship. I think we're adding stuff to it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have to add some stuff to this thing. Speaking of which, what console are you playing on for GTA 5? Or are you playing on a PC? Okay, Right, probably should use some torches in here. Boom. That's what I thought. It's supposed to be there. Okay. Hmm. Actually, let's put the torches here. And I think I'm... Ah, 360. And I gotta go back to that someday. Got sitting in the other room, plugged into the other TV, and then it suddenly got buried underneath a ton of stuff. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put torpedoes on this thing. So, it appears to be these. So... Okay, so now we need to just install the torpedoes, and in which those are actually made out of blocks of coal. What do you know? So yeah, I'll run some bigger torpedoes, size 4s. Simply because I feel like it. Man, I wish I could be in there with you guys. But sadly, I can't do streaming on the 360. And I gotta be streaming tonight. Woo! Although my plan is to, again, after I'm done, switch over to Counter-Strike once again. Because that went well. And then plus the new R8 revolver just came out and I want to try it out before it gets patched. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta Google something. While the page loads, because it's taking absolutely forever, because it's Internet Explorer. I think it's like launch torpedo or something like that. I can't remember. I know there's like a very specific command I gotta put in the sign that actually will tell me what I need to put into it. Load, so it's very handy when they tell you how to do these things, but they're not telling me how to do these things. I'm gonna have to find out how to launch torpedoes later. But for now, it's currently installed. Detection failed. Craft too small. Minimum for this type is 1,000. Yeah, I know. Okay, so it's got a flat bottom, but that's kind of what I want, so I can easily land on things. So I'm thinking I might as well make it wider or something like that. Who knows? Hold on. Slash. Boom. So see what we can do here. Oh, that's not what I want to be putting onto the side of this thing. So I don't know. I don't know how big this currently is in comparison to what I need it to be. I'm currently waiting for Blush to come back from wherever he's gone. Seems that he's just vanished off the face of the earth. I get him in on more streams, but he seems to just completely vanished. Like every time I try and I'll send a message saying hello. That I'll try and call him, and it's just like I would never get an answer. And it's been like this for a few weeks now. I don't know what's going on with him. Could do something here. Hold on, let's replace that with just one of these. That'll just make it look a lot nicer. And then let's just do another line. Too small. I think it was the last time I did this design. I was having this exact same issue. Well, I'm gonna extend the nose by one, all the way around. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna destroy that and move it forward by one. No. No. Boom. 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 Okay, and then let's take the blocks of wool from previous location, and that should extend it by a bit. I don't know, I'm just trying to make this thing bigger. Because it's just not big enough to actually work as an airship right now. That's the actual only size it can do. Because it was that or I made it smaller. And bigger's better, right? Bigger is better. Can think of multiple scenarios where that's true. Don't think about it too hard. Okay, so is there anything I could do to actually increase the size and make it look better? Hmm. Has to be flat, that way we can land on a flat surface and actually be able to get in easily. uh, Oh, you guys should join my my crew that I have on GTA 5. Matthew should be able to tell you about that. Well, he should be able to tell you what one that is. But I do work hard on the logos, and I do work hard on a lot of things, so hopefully it should work. Okay, airship. Too small. Ah! Okay, hold on, I'm gonna just remove a bunch of this and just replace it with a whole ton more of this. I don't know what's up with that. But for some odd reason, like, Minecraft straight up just quit on me. And geez, I'm getting only like 9 FPS. Holy crap. It's crazy. Holy shit right now. It's... Oh, I'm gonna try and shut down a couple. Okay, I don't know what's going on. So, oh god. I'm gonna quickly run an ad and I'm gonna see what I can do about this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But, oh yeah, I'm getting like some major lag right now ever since it quit out. Getting that, I think this isn't like the first time it's happened today as well. Okay, now this is getting kind of absurd. Hold on. I'm going to straight up remove that one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend out everything here to where at least it looks a little more balanced. Holy shit, is it kind of ugly. But yeah. I don't know what's going on. So what can I do to start adding mass to this thing? Uh, hmm. Maybe more engines. Maybe we just need to add more engines. More engines, the better. Maybe that'll help. It's gotta be 1,000 in order to actually work as an airship. Maybe extending out all the engines and maybe making them like maybe a little bit more in depth or something like that. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, so on that side it's only by 1, and this side it's over by 2. So I'm going to change that by 1 and increase these ones to make it look like it's by 2. So who knows, maybe this is big enough. And also I'm going to add in a door. Just the standard, actually, dark oak door. That should be able to grease mess a little bit. Detection failed. Craft is too small. Bullet's too small. It's getting actually kind of too big. I mean, I've built airships smaller than this. Oh no. Okay, slash. Oh, come on. Caps is on? should be, don't know what's going on. Okay, can you hear me yet? Can you hear me now? I changed the bit settings. Go away, creeper. Go away! You are really not helping me at all right now. I know, something's going on. I don't know what's going on. There's something, though. I've been trying to turn off programs, turn on programs, and trying to clear it all up. But I think, largely, it's your FPS. It's the FPS that's causing the issues. I might try and add a bigger delay to the stream. Hold on. Close. Okay, I added a bit of a delay to the actual stream, consisting of maybe about 20 seconds. I don't know if it's going to apply during this stream or during my next one, so hopefully the next stream is going to turn out a bit better. But I don't know, all of today has been a bit weird. I'm going to fill you in there. Actually, just straight up remove that furnace over there. Place it in there. Move these torches to put another wall block in there, and then place torches on these. Craft is too small! Ah! What's going on? It's so rewarding once you actually get things working for once, but until then, it always sucks. Whew. Let's go for maybe put one there, extend that one out by one, extend that one out by one. I don't know what's going on. Boom! Boom! That's GTA for you. In a nutshell. Okay. Yep, that's also another thing that tends to happen in GTA. Okay, let's try this again. Ah! I keep trying to add more to it, but it's not working out for me. Okay. Becky, look at her butt. Yep. Hopefully, hopefully this will start working. Jeez, like, how much does it want? Thing's huge. How is it too small? It's dwarfing a lot of the other things I've made in the past. I don't know, maybe I can get away with doing this. And boom. Ah! Okay, slash. Let's try this. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't don't get that much of an opportunity to find out. So lonely. I'm so lonely. It's like that one ad with Flo. Don't leave me. Hopefully the pig will add extra mass. Come on. Ah. A little bit extra engine then. Oh god, not with the cheese again. Oh god, you know, remind me to stay away from Jerry then. Speaking of which, actually haven't seen him on the server in quite a while. He's actually one of the people who's actually on the server. I haven't seen him on in quite a while now. I wonder why. Because all I've been hearing is he's got computer issues, but I don't know what kind of computer issues you can't fix this quickly. All by myself. Still. God. Do I have to be 1,000 blocks in order to make it? Like, what do I need to do in order to get this thing to work? I think that would bug him more than anything else. Hey, it brings livelihood to the chat. You can give it that. Even if it's just weird. Oh my god. What am I gonna do in order to actually improve this thing? Like, I could try and, like, add landing gear or something like that. Let's try that. So, like, let's add, like, landing pads onto the bottom of it. Hold up. Although it is, I'm not going to say it's not weird, though. Still is weird. How is it still not big enough? Hmm. He would definitely kill you. You should not say that in front of him. Like, I mean, that would piss him off so much. Like, I'm fine when people mess up my name because I rarely get a moment in which somebody doesn't mess up my name, but honestly, for him, that's just asking for it. Yes, but also, he could dig into my actual video. Keep in mind, I upload this stuff. And it's not like he doesn't know where my channel is. And plus, like, honestly, is this really going to be something he's going to hold over someone's head? Because he can watch this video. I know he can't see chat, but he can also listen to absolutely everything I say. Because honestly, his entire conversation's kind of a whole giveaway. Okay, hopefully this is it. Ah! What can I do to make this thing bigger? Okay. Oh my god. I don't know what's up with this. How is it still too small? Like, I've tripled its size since the first time I noticed this issue. I've tripled the size. I don't understand how it's still too small. The epic fail here is how it's not letting me do it. So this is a fail on the game's part. I've done these before, and honestly, this should be the size for an airship. I just don't know what I'm missing. And also, I was looking up the website earlier. It was pretty much lagging my computer to oblivion. It is a mod. It's Movecraft. The big thing is that this is the most finicky part of the entire process, really. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put down some glowstone around here so I actually can see what I'm doing better. Okay. So that way I can see what I'm doing. Let's like build a big light back here. That way I can actually see and hear better. Okay. Ah! Airships are actually some of the, they're the medium ships. Air skiffs are actually the super small ones. I'm right now in between an air skiff and an airship. It's all about how you place these blocks. Insert you guys there. Put you there, put you there. And they must increase the size limit. So I remember it being able to do, I remember being able to do stuff about this size before. Okay, so hold on. I'm just gonna straight up increase the actual size of the engines now. Trust me, I've seen ships about this size in this mod. I've built ships about this size in this mod. The problem is I don't know why this particular one's not working. For an airship, there's multiple different types of airships. There's the, and this is the smallest form, this is the second smallest form of it. There's actually different classes throughout the entire thing. So I'm actually too big to be an air skiff right now. Way too big. But for an airship, I'm just way too small apparently. So I've been adding for the past while now. With no prevail. Yeah, the person who made the mod tends to do a lot of the bigger stuff. So that's why it shows off a lot. And I'm hearing Skype just freak out right now. It's taking a while. Just straight up annoying. Oh no, is there anything else I can do on the bottom? No, it's just Skype freaking out. That's all it's doing, just freaking out, not knowing what's, just doing random sounds. It was actually, that was the shutdown sound, even though it was not doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna try and like add a bit more to the bottom. Thus, I'm going to actually dig out this a bit more. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Boom. 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 Let's see what we can do here. Hmm. What did I write down? Airship. Hmm. Trying to think of things to actually increase the mass. So I think maybe I'll start replacing the stuff with wall. Or actually not replacing the wall with something a little more sturdy. I just don't know what would be the proper sturdy item other than like netherrack. Let's try netherrack. Maybe I just need to increase the coal blocks. Those are used for torpedoes. So those, if I add a torpedo sign, essentially would make it, well, launch half the ship off of it and crash. Wood is one of those things that doesn't work all that well in the ships, actually. I think it's one of the items it will not connect to. Okay. Why is it constantly doing this? Oh no, I'm just adding the nether brick because I know this is one of the items that actually will stick to a ship. And who knows, maybe this will increase the mass enough to actually fly it. So that's really what matters in determining whether the thing will fly is mass. You use wool in order. Wool counts as a fly block, allowing the actual ship to fly. But other items are not considered as fly blocks and have a lot of mass. So who knows? Maybe adding items that involve a lot of mass actually will help allow this thing to fly. Who knows? Oh no, I'm just adding armor right now. Really, what it consists of me doing. Okay. What else can I do? Maybe I can extend the nose because I'm starting to run out a lot of space back here. So I'm going to try and see if I can extend the nose out. Which essentially means I have to remove the guns here. Stress time with Brain Bucket. Today we're going to try and see if we can build a giant ship within Movecraft. Okay, boom. Okay, let's write down this stuff farther up front here. So airship and bracket HELM bracket. How is it still too small? Okay, I've actually got a fair amount of ship I can walk through. Okay, so these bottom pieces right here, I'm sure I'm going to make out of that. Okay, what do we gotta do? What's something that would get this thing working? Just replace the occasional bit of armor with, well, the occasional bit of fly blocks with armor. You know, I was thinking a lot of these ships I'm gonna build off stream, and then we're gonna probably have like us using them on stream, because this is like taking a lot of time in order to actually just create. Oh, and also tomorrow, hopefully I can get Blushin involved with it as well, if he ever decides to answer anything. I'm planning on trying to break a world record within the crew. Now, I'm saying world record is that the fastest recorded time on a certain race. And the big advantage I have is that not that many people have actually recorded them doing that race. So that's the advantage I have. So I'm hoping I'm doing the fastest recorded time on a certain race in the crew. So, who knows whether I'm going to do that as a video or as a live stream, but it's most likely going to be a video. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, so let's break this in order to actually give myself a little bit extra room. Okay, I'm having a hard time keeping track of everything that's going on this ship. Like, half these items are just there simply to try and see if I can boost the actual size. Hopefully this should do it though. Because the thing's huge now. It's like dense. It's just, hold on. Break that helm because it doesn't need two helms. How is it too small? I mean, like, the thing's the size of actually one of these trees here. Actually, straight up, like, it's one of, oh my god, the thing's massive, and yet it's still not big enough. If I can't seem to figure this out on stream, then I'll try and figure it out off of stream and see if I can get it working. Maybe I should like put a spike on the front of it or something like that, because honestly I need anything to add more parts to it. Okay. Hold on, I need some more torches, that way I can see where I'm going. Hmm. Okay, let's try and like extend out by just straight up increasing the width. Because it's long, yes, but maybe it's not wide enough. I don't know. I've straight up mined out an entire hole just for me to try and see if I can make this thing a bit bigger. Like, this thing is getting big enough to I could probably, like, launch an air skiff out of the bottom of it. That's how big it's getting. Jeez. Okay. And no, I did not say cheese. I think we've had enough talking about that. Okay. Let's do it again on the other side as well. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one like one under. Okay, and hopefully that does something. I've made it taller, I've made it longer, and now I'm making it wider, and it's still not doing anything. Jeez. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Mr. Enderman. Don't steal anything from this ship. I need all of it. Maybe. I'm like trying all the things I can possibly do in order to try and improve the size of this. Absolutely every last thing I could possibly do. I've made it wider, I've made it longer, I've made it taller, I've made it denser. I've added armor to it. And yet it's still too small. No, 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 no. Out of this ship. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close that door there. Everything that's right here that is armor, I'm gonna extend out by 1 block. Okay, bam, bam. And in all these gaps I just formed, I'm going to fill with more wool. Huh. Got another one. Yes! Woo! Got it! Woo! Finally did it! Got a working ship. Awesome! Okay, drop a few things there. Close that. Let's actually start piloting this thing properly. Okay, so in order to actually pilot this thing, I need a stick. Why do I need a stick? So I can do this. Oh, my craft is out of fuel. Hold on. Just need a stack blocked coal. Just like drop some coal in there. It did have to be bigger. Okay, so now we're farther up into the air. Let's strafe a bit farther off to this side. And then let's rotate that way. This way. Bingo! Boom! And this right here is how this mod works. So I've actually piloted it, and turned it to the right. Woo! Okay, let's turn it back to the left. So, boom. And let's take that stick again. And let's go back up. Let's go up a little bit more. That way we can start gaining some altitude. This is awesome. So I can record off my Xbox One, but I can't record off my Xbox 360. So largely because I can't do that, I've been focusing a lot on actually playing on my One. So eventually I'll get back onto the 360, but I've been focusing a lot on the One so I can do more recording. Gotta strafe, gotta strafe, gotta strafe, gotta strafe. Okay, now this way. Gotta keep her going. This thing is awesome! Although I had to take off weapons on it. So eventually I'll put on the torpedoes where they'll start working, and I will get the other things working. But the main thing is I gotta actually fix the torpedoes, and also get the bomb droppers working properly. And woo! Hey, I'd be willing to play with you on GTA 5. I just wish the next gen versions were were cross-platform, but it's okay. Because I have GTA 5 for pretty much 360, 1, and there's. What am I obstructed by? I bet I'm obstructed by the tree. Hold on. It's like a Christmas tree that I was planning on making down there that hasn't been quite done yet. But wow! Yep. Wow! Yeehaw! Okay, so you see it's still trying to deconstruct the old copies of it. That, or it's my shaders mod still mucking up. I think it's my shaders mod, because when I change things it takes a little bit for it to actually render. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did get stuck on the Christmas tree, didn't I? There it is right there. There's my big jungle over there. Woo! It looks awesome from here. Oh, well. I think we took a bit of glowstone with us. Let's break that. Okay, so slash R-E-L-E-A. So slash release allows me to actually get off the ship. So this is what we've made today on stream. Wow! It's actually a pretty cool looking little ship here. Although you can definitely tell where the pilot is. But yeah, for... Oh, actually, no, I don't have to fix the torpedoes because there they are. They're still actually out. So all I have to do is put down the signs. Well, that's as big as I can make the Christmas tree with it still looking like a Christmas tree. Like this is this is like the same type of tree, but it's not as much of a Christmas tree as the other one. I actually kind of noticed that the spruce and the dark oak ones look very similar. Odd. But yeah, this is the new ship that we've made. Woo! So yeah, if you've got a server running or find a good way of setting up the plugin, Movecraft is actually a lot of fun. It gives me the actual ability to fly big ships around and have air battles with people, which is awesome. Eventually I'll make it look a bit better, but I think as of right now it actually looks pretty good. Where should I think I should park it. Hold on. What's with this wood here? Because I'm thinking about parking it on top of this hill here. I'm sure T-Man would be fully willing to let us actually use this as a parking space. Wink, wink. And I need to just like clear off all the snow here. Because I need to get rid of all the wood and replace it with stone or dirt. Because otherwise, the actual ship will stick to it, and we don't want that. So I need to find all the bits that are that are all wood. And replace it with stone. Because stone, water, and I think a couple other things are objects that the actual ships will not stick to and not count as part of the ship. While something like wood is. Which I don't know why somebody would put wood on their ship. They've already got a bunch of wool, which is already flammable enough. And which, that's the big thing, is if you could set one of these ships on fire, you've pretty much won. Unless they've set like up a system to actually put out the fire, like you've won if you set them on fire. So, whew. Just keep her going, keep her going, keep going, keep her going, keep her going, keep her going, keep her going. Yeah, yeah. Woohoo. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna fly back into my ship. We're gonna move it over to the other location. So, successfully piloted craft. Need to move up a couple. And don't know why it's freaking out like this. Oh, it's a cloud. Okay. Well, I'm having a hard time seeing what's going on. Slash TI Tome. No. Set day. Boom. That way I can see where I'm going. Really do need to just change this to clear glass. Oh, okay, so let's go back here. Okay, we've successfully landed the ship on the platform, but I feel like there we go. Slash. Okay, how did I spell it right the first time and can't spell it right this one? Okay, release. Boom! I have released my craft. Okay. Now let's build a staircase up to it. That way it's easy to get in. It's like halfway through the clouds. It's just so huge. Just having it parked up here on the top of a mountain. Whoop! Okay. You get such a good view from the inside as well. So yeah, the Movecraft mod. I'm happy that that's back in the server now. We used to build these massive battleships. No, these like airships that we'd have flying around. We had like developed turrets that were capable of shooting several hundred blocks. The thing was just straight up powerful. And to have to get back to the basics after not being able to build these for so long, something just feels nice about that. Just getting back to the basics. Just going off what I remember right now. Although I will place a couple more of these down. Yeah, so he's gonna wake up. He's gonna get back on and see just like massive ships sitting there on top of the actual mountain. I can't think of a better place to park my ship, so... Oh yeah, release. Essentially, /release allows you to get off your ship without the man overboard command going off. And essentially, you can do anything you want. You won't affect your ship at all. So you're essentially unpiloting the ship by doing the /release. So yeah, I actually have gotten a fair amount done today. I made the brand new BBG sign out front of my house. Then I did this like quartz obsidian like red carpet design for my cave, which frankly looks awesome. And I also made this absolutely insanely cool looking like anvil room. Okay. Because anvil rooms for the win. Okay, so gotta remember which way. Oh, right. I remember where it is now. I remember where I put the anvil room. Down this way. So I got like my furnaces there, and then in here I've got my storage. A lot of it. But the coolest thing is in here with my anvils. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. You know, it's actually a lot harder than you may think. I actually had to make sure everybody was cooperating and doing the things I wanted them to do. I needed to make sure that they all got me their usernames so I could set up the whitelist. I needed to make... It requires a lot of coordination with a lot of people. And in today's like today, or pretty much in this day and age, it is very, very hard in order to actually get people to do what you tell them to do. Like, to set up a date and get things happening, it's almost impossible. And I'm honestly trying to set people up and doing things, but they always will say, nah, can't do it. It's like they back out so easily. To a point in which it kind of pisses me off. Like, this is the third server, actually, so far. The original server, the company I was working through, I was actually paying for the actual server to be run through. They were only working through PayPal, and the problem being that PayPal doesn't work with any of my cards. Don't know why at all, but okay. Then I switched to a new server. That one was really nice. We stuck on it for a while, but inevitably we started getting somehow griefers getting on constantly, and then it just got too far. So I shut that one down and inevitably opened up this one after a while later of just kind of letting things go. And now we've got this whole new server. And after a few problems earlier on and a bunch of griefers, we finally got the whitelist working properly, and we moved town to a new location. And now it's actually working really well. We have finally found a server that we're able to properly run. Yeah. Okay, so because I can, and because he got rid of the chickens so fast, because I previously pranked Vital with, aka, as one of you may know, Stefan, with chickens filling his house. So in this case, since he solved that issue so quickly, why don't we take it up a notch? Well, that's a problem. Okay, zombies are a no-go then. Rabbits then. Hold on. Can, like, you guys die now? Okay, so let's, fix this whole issue I had before with him getting rid of the prank too quickly and too easily. I think I see a rabid rabbit in there. This is gonna be funny. He's gonna be going, what the heck is this? This is gonna be annoying, but nonetheless. I know, but that means I have to set them up for the whitelist and absolutely everything. I think it's only going to be for select people. Honestly, like, I want everybody to be on this more often. And sadly, not everybody's able to do it. But only select people are getting on. I've only got select slots open. And honestly, after all the issues I've had in the past, I just don't trust randoms. I honestly don't. As much as they be maybe nice to have on my channel, on like watching my live streams and all that, just can't do it. Like, I can't trust it enough. I've had just too much issues in the past. I can't trust it. It's via experience. It's not like I've gotten a completely illegitimate reason for not trusting people. It's all through the experience of that I've had so many issues in the past with random people, to the point in which I just can't trust any randoms anymore. It's not helpful whatsoever. I know, but you know what? I'm just not going to take the risk. Just not taking that risk. Like the subscriber wall, that's still something that will happen, in which, speaking of which, for people who do manage to watch this video on the YouTube channel, they will be able to do it. Well, actually, who knows? The subscriber wall is going to come from a random person who comments on a select video that I say for that week, and so it allows you people to like if you keep up to date on all my videos and you actually start commenting, and the more comments you post on my videos on the YouTube channel, the more likely your name's going to be coming up here. That's essentially how it's going to work. The more times there's a comment, the actual more times there's going to be the more likely you're going to actually get put onto the wall. That's how it's going to work for the subscriber wall. It allows, like, for all my lower end videos that don't get many views. If I actually see comments on that and views on that, then, like, I will be super happy. Those are, like, the ones that will most likely get, like, onto the wall. Don't worry, you're already on the wall. Anyways, it's actually about 11:50 now. Jeez. And T-Man was saying he was going to get on possibly later, but he was, like, being super vague about it. But, otherwise, yeah. So, I'm going to switch over to CSGO, play a couple rounds of deathmatch there, and then I should be done for the night. And then tomorrow, I'm going to see if I can go, determine whether I'm going to do it live stream or not. It would be more like a midday thing for me doing the world record for Highway Child in the crew, which is a 1.5 hour long race. But my goal is to beat it under an hour. I've done it before outside of the actual recording, but I now need to record it. And that's the big challenge, is now I've got the pressure of actually doing it. If it doesn't... Yeah, 1.5 hour long race, so essentially an hour and a half. It's absolutely huge, but I can complete it. I know I've done it by myself before under an hour. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Like, it's just crazy. I know, it's just that normally people don't watch my crew videos. They just don't. Actually, everything that isn't Minecraft or Garry's Mod tends to be overlooked quite a lot. And I still do put effort into those videos, right? So hopefully, if people start commenting on the videos and watching the videos that are not like Minecraft and Garry's Mod, then it'll be nice. Anyways, so yeah, it's about that time, and I'm gonna wrap up the Minecraft stream for tonight, and I'm going to switch over to CSGO. So if you want to just leave now to go on ahead, but if you want to stick around for some more fun, stay for a little while. I normally start that about 12:10, and just be me playing CSGO for a little bit. Otherwise I guess I'll see you guys in a bit.